Hi everyone and welcome back. If only you could smell what I can smell. That farm, country, the British country farm smell. Oh, it's been so long since I've been out. It feels like it's been so long since I've been out. It must be 3 months since I've been out here on my local patch, out in the fields. Anyway, it's the night before. What I'm doing is I'm just doing a recce because I haven't been here for so long, and I know everything's been growing and the fields are long grass and one thing and another. So I've just come to do a recce on my local area this evening. Going to go check out the grass, see if I can photograph the hares tomorrow morning, looking at an early start tomorrow morning. Might be lucky, I might be able to catch the barn owl as well. I know there are a couple of barn owls that live in the farm over here, along with kestrels and buzzards. And other wildlife, but no, it's just so great just to be out again in the English countryside. It just seems far too long since I've been out. So anyway, I'm going to get my boots on, get my camera, get my bag, and head out into the fields. Don't know whether or not to put my wellies on. Nah, let's go for boots. Well, it's that time of year when the midges and little flies are out that bite you. So I put on a couple of these midgie spots, so they give off like instead of spraying midgie repellent all over you, you just put these little things on. You can put them on the back of your neck or wherever, just to hopefully keep the midges away. Don't forget your midgie net as well. There's nothing worse than being sat in the field and being bitten to death. I did that last year, photographing the grouse, and take my Paramo jacket as well. This is so lightweight. I mean, it's quite warm today, it must be about 20 degrees, quite humid. But just putting something so light on like this just stops you getting bit as well. It's supposed to be a lovely day tomorrow. Quite looking forward to tomorrow. I can already see the weather changing. Bit of blue sky over there. But no, I'm all packed up, ready to go. Along with my orange dots. Yeah, looking forward to a few hours this evening, just sat in a field and seeing what comes along. So without further ado, let's crack on. Okay, well, I've got probably about 50 yards to go. I think I can already see a couple of hares. But I want to get into the next field, and I'm going to have to put the camera away, get my binoculars out, and just do some a bit of scanning across the fields. Fortunately, as you can see behind me, the farmer's done some mowing. It's not really mowing, but you know, he's cut the grass, which is really good, because if he hadn't have done, there would be no way I was going to see any hares in this field here. Oh, and the farmer is actually in the field cutting grass, I think. So that scuppered my plans. But no, if he's cutting it now, then tomorrow morning it should be perfect for hares, because they should be running around thoroughly enjoying the short grass. Oh, what a shame, he's cutting the grass. I might have to go into a different field. Ah dear, timing, hate timing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to see any hares this evening, but it's still just good to get out. I'm going to have a wander around. But yeah, I'll either see you later on, or I'll see you very early tomorrow morning. Okay, so really good start. I've only been here about 10 minutes and seen 5 brown hares, and there's more down here now. It would appear, it would also smell like the farmer's spraying some muck or something on the fields. It gives it quite a strong pungent. I don't think it's actually slurry. I think it's some, I have no idea what it is. But it's making its way up and down the field. Now what's happening is these hares are getting scared and running off the field. So what I'm going to try and do is make my way down the hedgerow here, and hopefully, if I'm lucky enough, I'll get a hare that will come straight towards me. But yeah, nice to see that there's plenty of hares around. So let's go out and see if we get lucky. So yeah, so the farmer is actually putting slurry all over the field, so it's a little smelly. Now I did say at the beginning of the video I quite like the country smell, but being a few meters away from it all, it's a bit strong. But now plenty of hares, just been sat waiting for the tractor to come up and down, and managed to get a couple of the hares running away. So I'm making my way round the other side now where he's already put the slurry down. I'm going to go check out, see if the barn owl's in there, and then perhaps just take a seat. But I think I'm in for a bit of a smelly morning, unfortunately. Sitting in the field, it's been freshly slurried with goodness knows what. But yeah, let's go see what else we can find this evening. Always remember to look up. You never know, there could be an owl fast asleep on a branch. Not today. But you know, maybe 1 in 1,000 lookups, or 2,000, you could be lucky. Yeah, I think when you're out, you've got to remember that you know, wildlife's all around you. It's not just here in the field looking for the hares. You've literally just got to keep your eye out for everything and anything. Anyway, back to the subject of brown hares. So, recce done. The farmer's come right up to the edge on the next pass or two. So, to avoid getting covered in a slurry, I'm heading back. I was going to head down to the river, but it's a bit dark this evening. The clouds rolled in, and yeah, it's looking a bit dark. However, this, I'm hoping, is what is tomorrow's weather. That glorious light edge of dark cloud there. Blue skies and fluffy white clouds tomorrow. Excuse me. But no, fantastic. So I went round to see if the owl was in the tree. Wasn't in the tree. No big deal. Could just be somewhere else, roosting somewhere. Headed back along the edge of the field. Saw 2 hares in the field. Knew that the tractor was eventually on a couple of passes going to scare them out. It did. One went one way and the other one came straight towards me. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, came within, I don't know, 4 or 5 meters of me. Did a bit of video and then switched to photo quickly just before it ducked through the hedgerow into the next field. So yeah, fantastic little recce this evening. Looking forward to a day tomorrow. Might do, well, I'm going to do the hares in the morning, then perhaps nip down to the river, see if we can find some dippers and maybe even a kingfisher. And then I may even head over to Brockholes, the nature reserve. I've not been there since January, February. Seen lots of pictures up of people posting pictures of otters and kingfishers, and the ospreys come in a couple of times. Kestrels and the geese, the ducks, the herons, you know, usual suspects. So yeah, so anyway, without rambling on too much, because I've got a whole day to video tomorrow, I'll see you in the morning. Sunshine, they said. Is it sun shining? No, it's raining. I've just taken to shelter underneath this big oak tree while this big black cloud and shower goes overhead. As far as the hares go, there's been a few around, but no photographic opportunities. There's a lot of farm work going on at the moment. We're spreading over all the fields, and from what I can gather is the hares don't like the muck on the field, so they're all heading off into the other fields with the long grass, and it's proving really difficult to find them. So I'm going to call this one a bust and pick up a new plan next week. Third time trying to do a YouTube video out in the countryside, so maybe third time lucky next week, and I hope to bring you a proper full length video. But for now, I'll catch you all later.